Hello everyone, it's Gilgameshik here again, and today we will be looking at some practical code. So first off, you want to create a new project. You press File, New, Java Project, and then you'll get a similar folder directory. And you'll have this source folder where you'll have this main Java class, which is empty for me. I didn't fill it so that you can exactly see what will happen once you create a new project. You could also press right click over here, go to new and create a class and name it like main. Obviously, since there was already one main class, I couldn't name my class main as well, so I named it my main. And then once you create it, I'll even show you. So go here, class, and if it's the actual main class, like this signifies the main class, which you don't really need to think about at this point. Still too early, and don't worry if you don't understand it. The only thing you need to do right now is just click this when you create this class. Basically, class is like the piece of the program that's going to run, and if you mention this line, it will automatically write this line, and you don't have to copy it from my code. So after that, you just create finish, and similar class will have to be created, like with different name though. And class is just like a container for code, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so here I already created some comments to see what exactly are we going to do. And before I actually write the line, you can actually think about what am I going to write. So for example, here basic operations, it means like some examples of basic operations. So you might guess what those examples are, and when I'm going to write them out, you can see if what you're thinking is right. So as we know, basic operations is easy. Let's just print them out to screen as well. Print line. We all know that. And since it's basic operations, and here we're talking about arithmetic operators, so let's say 2 plus 3, or 2. When I press run, okay, 4 is printed on the screen because it calculates how much this is, and it prints that value out. Let's try another one, like 2 multiplies by 2. Sometimes you don't need to rewrite the entire piece of code, just copy it. Instead of this, I just write multiplied by 2. Let me make it multiplied by 3 so that you can see it's not adding it by any chance. So you see now it prints 4 first and 6. Alright, so now let's go for modulus. We can just copy this system.out.println line once again. I might just as well copy this function. And modulus, you remember what it is. It finds the remainder. So if I do something like 3 modulus 2, it will find me the remainder of when 3 is divided by 2. So when 3 is divided by 2, there's 1 as a remainder, correct? And that's what the answer we are expecting. And that's the answer we are getting. Okay, now let's try to perform multiple operations at the same time. So let's paste this in, and 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2. This is the basic brain teaser you always get in math class, because people tend to perform the addition first and then multiplication. So if you perform addition first, it's 4, multiplied by 2, it's 8, right? But we all know that first goes the multiplication. It's exactly the same with Java. First goes the multiplication and then addition. So if you run this line, it should print out 6 and not 8. Even though the logical way would be like doing it one by one. See? 6. Now let's try one more thing. Well, obviously in math there are brackets as well. So I'm going to keep brackets over here. And this will, brackets are always the first, so first everything in the brackets, as usual, and then all the other operations, as I told you in the tutorial. 8 now.